Chapter 14. Pandemic Politics and America's COVID Cartel. Senator Ron Johnson, Senior United States Senator from Wisconsin. Ronald Harold Johnson is an American politician serving as the Senior United States Senator from Wisconsin, a seat he has held since 2011. A Republican, Johnson was first elected to the U.S. Senate in 2010. Senator Johnson served as chairman of the Senate's Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee from 2015 to 2021 and is now the ranking member for the Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations. He also serves on the Budget and Finance Committees. In November 2022, he was elected to his third term as U.S. Senator for Wisconsin. The following chapter is being read on behalf of the author by Aidan Whitehock.
This is the whole truth and nothing but the truth, from a man who has been standing there all alone. Senator Ron Johnson, the United States Senator for Wisconsin. I never thought I'd get involved in politics. I'm an accountant by education. I ran a manufacturing plant for 30 years, but I got involved in my community. I was asked to give a speech at a tea party describing the harmful impact of government regulations on business. I'd never given a speech before in my life. What I talked about was the fact that President Obama was trying to sell his Obamacare plan, which I knew wouldn't work. I knew it wouldn't protect patients. I knew it wouldn't make care more affordable. But he was doing it by denigrating doctors. I remember him saying, I'm paraphrasing, that doctors are so greedy they'll take out a set of tonsils, amputate a foot to make more money. The doctor may look at the reimbursement system and say to himself, you know what? I make a lot more money if I take this kid's tonsils out, said Obama. I found that pretty offensive, because our first child, our daughter Kerry, was born with a very serious congenital heart defect. One of those, according to President Obama, greedy, money-grabbing doctors came in at 1:30 in the morning and did a procedure on her heart that saved her life. And then 8 months later, when her heart was the size of a small plum, in 7 hours of open-heart surgery, they completely rebaffled the upper chamber of her heart. Her heart operates backwards today, but she's 39 years old and has 2 children through surrogacy. I told that story in my speech. After this, people began to suggest I run for office. I think the really important part of the story, as it relates to COVID, is that during the experience with my daughter, I really came to understand what the term medical practice means. It's not a clinic. It's not a business. It's literally doctors using their skill to practice medicine. That's how we advance medicine. And so, when I heard President Obama denigrating doctors, people who had dedicated their lives to saving lives, it was obnoxious. When they passed Obamacare and started remortgaging our kids' future, I got involved in politics. It was 2009. I was elected in 2010. I consider myself a citizen legislator. I had a full life, raised a family, and then at the age of 55, I decided to run for office and become a U.S. Senator. I knew I wouldn't be able to come here and save the world. But one of the things that inspired me was Jim DeMint saying we need more people coming here, to Washington, not to join the club, but to join the fight. But did I really understand the full dysfunction here? No, I didn't. This place is almost totally dysfunctional. What I have discovered is that there's basically 4 people in Washington, D.C. with power. The President, the Speaker of the House, and then as long as we maintain the filibuster, the majority and minority leader of the Senate. The rest of us can make noise, we can hold hearings, we can utilize our position and highlight things for the public, expose things, but that's all. Quite honestly, I came here to try to rein in deficit spending. When I came here, we were $14 trillion in net debt. That's now over $30 trillion. On a bipartisan basis, this place is very good at mortgaging our kids' future. I became chairman of the Senate Committee on Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs in 2015. That is the Senate Oversight Committee, Governmental Affairs. I didn't come here to do investigations, but I'm charged with oversight over the entire federal government and able to conduct an investigation into just about anything. After 6 years investigating things, I determined really how deep the deep state is. I got a good sense of the level of corruption. It's got to be exposed. There aren't a whole lot of people like myself who've been dedicated. To listen to the remainder of this essay and the 33 other essays, please visit Audible, Apple Books, or Amazon to receive your copy in print, ebook, or audio. Thank you.